Right bracket Chapter 3. Reasons for believing. Reincarnation moves in a circle, the gospel in an ascending spiral. Ovid. Andrew Con. Whitsoe, 1960 ed. Page 369. There are a multitude of reasons why people have claimed a belief in reincarnation, some of the major ones being: 1. It explains the inequality in people's lives relating to time, location, and conditions of their birth. 2. Some people die too young to have enough temporal experience. 3. It gives everyone a chance to live longer on Earth. 4. It gives everyone a chance to correct serious mistakes and to live a better life next time. 5. Nearly everyone eventually can reach heaven, nirvana, or exaltation. Besides these reasons for wanting to be born again, there are many spiritual, mystical, or unexplained powers that have caused people to believe that they have lived before and will live again. It is interesting to consider some of these. Clairvoyance. This is the ability to see things which are not visible to the normal human eye. It is a second sight or intuitive perception. Right bracket Personation. A person often gets thoughts, impressions, or some idea that he has the same ideals, characteristics, or personality traits as someone in the past, and therefore he must be the same person. Idiosyncratic skill. In a séance or preparatory state, a person will demonstrate an unusual skill, knowledge, or technical ability. Historicity recall. A person is influenced by something that makes him believe he was somewhere before in history. Association ties. This can occur when an individual listens to some magnetic or influential speaker tell of his previous life, and he himself becomes desirous of having the same experience. Manifestations. When people delve into religious or spiritual realms, they often become influenced by visions, dreams, and manifestations of angels, spirits, or departed relatives. Congenital deformities. Deformities, birthmarks, or physical defects may be similar to another person's who has lived previously, and so the conclusion is that he is the same person reincarnated. Telepathic impressions. These are impressions that something is happening to another person who is a great distance away. Xenoglossy. This is the ability of a person to speak a language which he has never learned before. Right bracket Hypnotic suggestion. This is a popular condition which is used on stage for entertainment and is even used in some medical treatments. Hypnotic regression is sometimes practiced in trying to help someone deal with past problems. Cryptomnesia. According to this theory, a person would somehow have known another person and explained incidents, places, and persons relating to him. It can include the ability to write or know another language. Extrasensory perception. This is when a person is aware of something that is happening or will happen. Genetic memory. This occurs when alleged memories of previous lives through the subject's ancestors are recalled and one remembers what happened to his forefathers. Telepathic links. Some incidents of people recognizing other persons form a link to previous lives. Déjà vu. People have a sense of being in the same place or doing the same thing as before, while in the very same circumstances. Spirit possession and communication. A common source of impressions, revelations, and power used in taking over a person's mind or body. Multiple personalities are sometimes attributed to this. Fraud and vivid imagination. This is the most common source of most séances and supernatural experiences, and accounts for many demonstrations of reincarnation. Right bracket Sometimes people have unexplainable and mysterious experiences which lead them to conclude that they have lived before and will probably live again. Herbert W. Armstrong collected some of these unusual incidents. There are the publicized cases such as Bridie Murphy, who had never been to Ireland and yet who spoke with an Irish accent of a place in Cork called the Meadows, where she had reputedly been born in the 18th century and lived until her death in 1864. Or Dolores J., a Virginia housewife who claimed to have been murdered in Germany 100 years ago, and who, under hypnosis, could speak German, though Dolores J. had never been exposed to anyone who spoke the language. Many other accounts have been compiled where previous existences have been recalled, usually under hypnosis. For example, one man suffering constant migraine headaches supposedly revealed under hypnosis that as an officer in the Air Force during World War II, he had gotten drunk and walked into a whirling airplane propeller that cut off his head. A check of official military records revealed the death in 1942 of just such an officer with exact serial number given under hypnosis. The Spirit World Pub. by the Worldwide Church of God, page 22. The logical conclusion for these people is that they must have lived before. But let's consider some other possible explanations for these experiences as well as the 5 reasons listed at the beginning of this chapter. 1. The pre-existence had a great deal to do with the conditions and length of one's life in mortality. 2. The spirit world after mortality provides a further opportunity to both repent and progress. 3. One mortal life is all that is necessary to receive the highest exaltation. Right bracket 4. Other spirits can enter our mortal bodies and can reveal all kinds of information pertaining to the past, present, and future. 5. Spirits in the pre-existence, in one way or another, could be allowed to become very familiar with individuals who lived on Earth before they themselves had their turn on Earth. The memory of these lives could be recalled when the veil becomes thin enough. These and other explanations will be taken up in subsequent chapters.